The following is a short tutorial on how to use the discussion tool in D2L. This tool is a great tool to use when you're looking to create discussions online in a safe environment. To start, there are several ways you can get into it. You'll see if you have the app icon, the discussion app icon, you can just click there, or you can go into course tools and click on there. So we're just going to go into it through this way, so I'll click on here. Once inside of here, you're going to see a blue button, and the blue button will give you two basic actions. The actions are create a new form and a new topic. When you create a new form, it allows you to organize your topics into overarching ideas such as units or subjects that are being discussed in class. For instance, below you'll see Android versus iPhone. This is considered to be the form. The topics are the specific discussions they'll be engaged in. So for instance, the form is Android versus iPhone, and the topics are more specific, and these are the questions they'll actually be engaging in discussion on. So as you can see within this tool, you can hide the topics so you don't have to see all of them, so you can just see a condensed version of that. But if we want to create a new form, we go to New and New Form. Once inside here, you fill in your new form details. So to start, you're going to give your form a title. So we'll just say Unit 1. You can create a topic with the same name, so Unit 1 if you just click there. You can give a description inside of here, what the unit's going to be about, as well as you see you have the Insert Stuff tool, so you can add pictures, videos, other stuff like that if you need to. And there's other options you have, anonymous post, moderators, things like that. You can say when the form's available, you can give it start and end dates, and there's different things you can do. Once you've done that, you can just simply save and close, or you can save and add a topic. For the purposes of this tutorial, I'm just going to save and close it so you can see what it looks like. So now you can see that I have a new form here. Now if I want to create a new topic, is more specifically what the student's going to be responding to, I can come in here. Now you're going to see the asterisks say that these are mandatory, so I have to select a form, so I'm going to select Unit 1, and the title is what the student's going to see. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to say analyze the video below, right? And so when I do that, inside a description, I can now add anything I want from Insert Stuff. I can add text, I can add a whole bunch of things. So say for instance I want them to analyze a video, I'm just going to go into Insert Stuff, I'm going to choose the YouTube link, I'm going to say find a video that I want them to look at. I'm going to choose this video right here. I'm going to next, and I'm going to insert it. Now you can see the videos inside there. I can drag this out if I want to see it easier, right? Also inside of here we can add other stuff. So maybe we want to add instructions, maybe we want to add guidelines for what a good post looks like. We could also add our success criteria and how it's going to be assessed, whatever you want inside that box. And now if we continue to scroll down, you're going to see you have the options again about if you want to have a moderator or anonymous post. You're going to see that down here you have the dates that will open and close, just different locking options. But when you go up to the top, there's other things you need to look at. So in terms of restrictions, if you wanted to restrict only certain groups or users to be involved in that discussion, you could through this area. Assessment's an important one, because when you do the assessment, this will allow you to tie in whether you want to mark it with a grade or a rubric or something like that. So when we go in here, you can see if you're using the grades tool, you can go in here and select a grade item, or you could click new grade item and create it within this box. You could give it a score, so if you wanted to mark the discussion out of say 10, you may. And you can also attach rubrics to it. So if you had a rubric that was on say media analysis, you could select that rubric and attach it to it. You'll see that the post, you can allow assessment of individual posts if you want to, so you can mark each post and it will tell you how to do that. Once you get done that, you can just click save and close, and you're going to see it's going to bring us back to that discussion, and you're going to see that here is the post. So I have my forum is Unit 1, and my first topic in Unit 1 is analyze the video below. They'll be able to watch that video below and see the instructions right here. Now what I'll do is I'll show you what it will look like from a student's perspective when we go back to the home page. From here, I'm going to show you what it looks like from the student's perspective by impersonating a student. So when I go inside of here, you're going to see that there are different ways that they can get to discussions. You can create hyperlinks within a news post, which will lead them right to those specific topics you've created. Remember that to do that, you'd use the quick link tool. Or they could go to the discussion app icon and click there. Once inside of there, they're going to see all the forms that are there as well as the topics. So if you've told them to do this, analyze the video below topic, they can. You're going to see inside of here when they click on this, that once inside there, they can watch the video in this window if they'd like. All the instructions, guidelines, success criteria would be available to them. As well, you can see that I've attached a rubric to this so they could see how they were going to be assessed on the discussions that they were going to join. And on top of that, when they're ready to start, now they're just going to click Start a New Thread. When they start a new thread, if you look at this, they're going to be asked to give a subject, so they could give their opinion, maybe have a title. And inside of here, you'll notice that they not only have access to type inside of this box, but they also have the access to insert stuff as well. So if they wanted to add a video to support their thinking or a link, they may. They can use the image to insert images that would relate to the topics being discussed. And once they have added what they wanted to this post, then they can just post it. And once they post it, you're going to see that that post is now there, and if they click on this link, now they can come in and they can reply to the thread. So as other students join in that discussion, they can reply back and forth and build on each other's learning. One thing to note that when you're inside of discussion and you're posting is that once they post something, they can not get it back. So it's a security feature, so just make sure they're aware of that. And the other thing they need to know is that there's no draft. So if they're doing longer posts, they might want to create them in a tool such as the Locker, just so that they have the ability to save it in case they don't get finished, and then just copy and paste it into here. So that is a quick view of what it's going to look like when a student goes into discussion and starts creating threads and replying to each other. Thank you for watching this short tutorial on how to set up discussions inside of D2L.